On the last part, the absence of Fat Boo or Wu on Earth prompted Mirrors to opt for an alternative approach, choosing to engage with the Supreme Kais directly. Mirrors manages to persuade Shin to release Fat Boo, who at that juncture remained dormant within his cocoon. With Fat Boo now free, Mirrors assumed the responsibility of containing Fat Boo, initiating a process of rehabilitation. This meticulous preparation aimed to ready Fat Boo for the impending confrontation against Moro. Thanks to this rehabilitation process and the preservation of Boo's fused nature with both his evil and good sides together, this allowed Boo to retain all his magical capabilities. Consequently, he possessed the formidable technique capable of sealing off Moro's powers. With this technique at his disposal, Moro became essentially powerless against Boo's might. Meanwhile, Goku and Vegeta, who didn't intervene in the Moro arc, inadvertently missed out on crucial training opportunities. Consequently, they lagged behind their canon counterparts in terms of power progression. As we delve deeper into the Granola arc, the absence of Android 73's data on Earth meant that the Heaters had no need to dispatch Granola to gather Android 73's data. Nonetheless, their plan to eliminate the Saiyans persists, considering them the primary impediment to Alex's ambitions of universal dominance. However, Goku and Vegeta's diminished strength proved consequential as they both fell to Granola. Subsequently, in the climactic showdown against Gas, Goku found himself unable to access Ultra Instinct, forcing Vegeta to confront Gas alone, teetering on the brink of peril. The outcome of this confrontation hangs precariously in the balance as Vegeta struggles to maintain his ground against Gas's overwhelming power. So, how will the rest of this fight unfold? Well, these are questions we will answer today on Dragon Ball Super. Like in the manga, Ultra Ego Vegeta here also finds himself severely outmatched against Gas in a solo confrontation, while Goku's lack of experience with Ultra Instinct hampers his ability to access the complete form. Despite Vegeta's defeat looming, Gas closes in for the final blow only for Goku to intercede, shielding Vegeta from sudden demise. Without a solution to his predicament, Goku reluctantly reverts to relying on Ultra Instinct Omen once more. In this unperfected state, akin to true Ultra Instinct, Goku gains the ability to integrate his emotions with Ultra Instinct, albeit at the expense of staggering stamina depletion unlike the true Ultra Instinct form. As Goku's energy dwindles, Gas ruthlessly pummels him, treating him like a mere punching bag. Fortunately, Granola arrives just in the nick of time to rescue Goku from certain defeat. However, with Goku unable to contend with Gas, the plan undergoes a significant shift. Instead of Goku stalling Gas to allow Granola to charge up his ultimate attack, Granola this time must confront Gas head on, while Goku assumes Granola's previous role. Against Granola, Gas doesn't even need to unleash his full power, allowing him to maintain his youthful form. With Granola knocked aside, Gas sets his sight on ending Granola's life. Once again, Vegeta intervenes, saving Granola from demise. Together, Vegeta and Granola engage Gas in battle, but their stamina is dwindling, and Gas still possesses ample energy reserves. As the battle nears its climax, Vegeta and Granola find themselves exhausted, with Gas poised to deliver the final blow. In a desperate move, reminiscent of his instant transmission Kamehameha against Cell, Goku teleports in and unleashes a point-blank Kamehameha into Gas's face. Gas screams as a blue energy wave engulfs him, but to everyone's dismay, Gas emerges only moderately injured, wearing a devious grin as he prepares to strike once more. With his stamina depleted, Goku could no longer transform, and both Granola and Vegeta find themselves in the same dire situation. Meanwhile, Alex's ambitions of universal domination are on the verge of realization. With Frieza out of the picture here, there's no chance of him coming to Goku and Vegeta's rescue from Gas's onslaught. Therefore, the fate of the Saiyans hang in the balance, with Alex's ambitions looming large. Now, whether Beerus intervenes to save Goku and Vegeta here becomes the pivotal question. Without Beerus' intervention, the Saiyans along with Granola face certain doom. So, to bring closure to this narrative, let's imagine that Beerus decides to intervene, unleashing the most potent Hakai ever witnessed to obliterate gas, thus saving Goku, Vegeta and Granola from their impending demise. Beerus, filled with disappointment, directs his ire towards his disciples, particularly Vegeta, whom he had painstakingly mentored in the ways of a god of destruction. In an instant, Beerus obliterates the remaining heaters, his mood soured beyond repair as he admonishes Goku and Vegeta to introspect. With Gas's demise, the Granola arc reaches its conclusion, albeit with a twist. Beerus, unlike in the canon, emerges as the one to bring an end to the chaos, replacing Black Frieza in this pivotal moment. Now, we move onwards into the Dragon Ball Super superhero arc. The resurgence of the Red Ribbon Army unfolds much like in the canon storyline. Dr. Hedo is recruited by Magenta, and Gamma 2 is dispatched for a trial against Piccolo. However, Piccolo, having unlocked his potential by Mori, is notably stronger than he is in canon. Despite this, he succumbs to Gamma 2 and tracks Gamma 2 to the Red Ribbon Army base, where he learns about the formidable Cell Max. Meanwhile, Goku and Vegeta are training on Beerus' planet. In this altered scenario without Broly, Chilai or Nemo, Beerus refrains from tossing his ice cream container onto Whis' staff, enabling Bulma to successfully contact Whis and consequently Goku and Vegeta. As Bulma reaches out to Whis, he promptly responds, alerting Goku and Vegeta to the unfolding crisis. Goku and Vegeta assure Piccolo that they'll let him handle the situation initially, but they'll be prepared to teleport in if matters escalate. However, without the threat of the moral arc looming over Earth, Gohan himself is also considerably weaker than his canon counterpart. Moreover, in this version of events, Gohan lacks access to his ultimate form. Consequently, Piccolo and Pan are even more motivated to devise a strategy to help Gohan unlock his full potential. The subsequent skirmish against Gamma 1 and 2 within the Red Ribbon Army base proves to be a one-sided affair, with Gohan limited to his Super Saiyan 2 state and Piccolo relying solely on his potential unleashed form. Sensing the distress of Piccolo and Gohan, Goku and Vegeta teleport to the scene, swiftly rescuing them before effortlessly dispatching Gamma 1 and 2. Recognizing their error, Gamma 1 and 2 defect to the opposing sides, joining forces with the others to confront the newly unleashed menace, the towering behemoth known as Cell Max. Dr. Hedo rushes to convey crucial information regarding Cell Max's vulnerability, prompting Goku and Vegeta to lead the charge against the colossal foe. Their relentless assault served as a valuable distraction, allowing Piccolo to strategize with Gamma 1 and 2 on a plan to exploit Cell Max's weak point. Although Goku had previously faced defeat against Gas, he had since committed himself entirely to mastering Ultra Instinct, now capable of accessing the true Ultra Instinct form. Meanwhile, Vegeta had honed his Ultra Ego form, building it with greater efficiency. With both Goku's mastery of true Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's refined Ultra Ego, they individually matched Cell Max's might, and together proved to be overwhelming Cell Max. Despite Cell Max's awareness of its own vulnerability, Goku and Vegeta relentlessly targeted its weak spot. Vegeta persistently aimed for the weakness, while Goku focused on assaulting other vulnerable areas of Cell Max's massive form. The relentless assault proved too much for Cell Max to handle, evident in its increasing injuries. Eventually, Cell Max unleashed one final devastating attack aimed at annihilating Earth and all its inhabitants. Goku and Vegeta, recognizing the imminent danger, combined their Kamehameha and Gallic Gun techniques to form a massive energy wave to counter Cell Max's Death Ball attack. In the midst of this intense beam clash, Gamma 1 and 2's prepared Ki Blast was unleashed, targeting Cell Max's weak spot and bypassing its defenses completely. The powerful blast struck true, destroying the artificial titan and ending the threat it posed. With Cell Max defeated, the Dragon Ball superhero arc concludes, with Gamma 1 and 2 both surviving the arc, and Goku and Vegeta emerging as the heroes who saved the day. However, this victory comes at the cost of Piccolo and Gohan not unlocking their ultimate forms. Now that we have gone past the superhero arc, we are now in age 783, 1 year before the end of Z and 1 year before Trunks had time traveled back in the first place. For now, I'll assume nothing of significance happens in this 1 year time period. As Trunks emerges from the time stream and returns to his era, he's suddenly enveloped in a brilliant white light. Shielding his eyes, he finds himself standing once again at Capsule Corporation. Stepping out of his room, he's met with a scene that surpasses his wildest dreams. West City is vibrant and bustling with life, its streets alive with activity. People move about with a sense of joy and contentment, their worries seemingly forgotten. Tears of joy well up in Trunks' eyes as he gazes upon the tranquil world before him. Overwhelmed by the new flood of new memories in his mind, the memories of a timeline shaped by his actions, a timeline where peace reigns thanks to his journey through time. Thanks to Trunks, his world was spared from destruction, and he even had the opportunity to grow up in a timeline free from the horrors of violence and bloodshed. However, the memories of his original timeline remain etched in his mind, serving as a reminder never to let his guard down. As Trunks reassesses himself, he realized that this version of himself had let his physical condition sleep. Clearly, there was one aspect he needed to address. Making his way towards the gravity chamber, a rare smile graces Trunks' face, breaking through the years of somnolentity. There was a newfound spring in his step, as Trunks gazes ahead with optimism and hope for the future. And this is where the series concludes. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next one.